All right, folks. So every year, new macOS apps take the stage to make your life more efficient, productive, and overall simpler in every way possible. But 2023 was the highlight because AI brought an influx of apps to the marketplace. Most of them, I think you don't need, and some of them will make you wonder how you could have lived without them. I'm Fernando, and I'm a professional marketer slash digital nomad. In this video, we'll go through my favorite macOS apps, going all the way from the essentials that you should definitely have to the top of the iceberg where the AI magic lies and where I think you should be focusing most of your time from now on. So let's get right into the computer and start with my number one essential app. By the way, we're in beautiful Bali right here. I can't show it to you because it's around 3 a.m. right now, so it's kind of dark, but I'll make a video about that in a second or in a couple of weeks. Let's go over my first app, which is Alfred. We're gonna open up Alfred. Don't get discouraged because of all the information that you have here on the left of the app. It's a bunch of stuff for you to tweak, which you should, but the essentials of Alfred are also what makes it so powerful. So once you open Alfred, it kind of looks like your regular Spotlight. You can do everything like opening an app or looking for a contact. So let's look for myself. Okay, not myself, but another Fernando. Apparently, I have millions of them in my contacts. And yeah, or even browsing the web, for instance. You can put YouTube in here and then something like highlight. Oh my God, 2023. Okay, don't pay attention to the horrible grammar. But yeah, you can search YouTube directly from Alfred. It will open up a new tab for you with the text that you wanted. And all of your regular kind of spotlighty stuff you can do with Alfred easier and faster. But the magic of Alfred is actually on its workflow. So if I go ahead and toggle this window here, the workflows window, you'll see some alien stuff that may look weird for you at a first glance, like calm notifications, emoji mate, or whatever that is. But these are custom shortcuts that you can use with Alfred itself. So, for instance, if I open up Alfred and type DND, this will enable me to turn on Do Not Disturb as easy as that, without going to the menu bar and opening the control center and toggling Do Not Disturb on or off. I can just do it with Alfred by typing DND. The same thing applies to other macOS features like Night Shift, for instance. If you're working late at nights like I am, you can just toggle Night Shift like that. Then other stuff that I love about Alfred are the shortcuts. If you just type SC in Alfred using a custom workflow, you can get access to all your shortcuts. So for instance, editing mode is a shortcut that I use commonly when I'm editing. And what it basically does, it's closing a bunch of my apps that I'm not using when editing. Because all of these apps that I have installed up here in the menu bar consume a lot of energy from my processor, from my video card. So when I'm editing a video, I really want to make sure that my video editing software can make use of all the power that my Mac has. And in this case, all of these apps that I have open here, you see, they take a bunch of space, a bunch of processing power. I want them closed, most of them, when I'm editing. So this is my custom shortcut for doing that. And you can create custom shortcuts for everything. I have another one that's counting characters when I'm writing something, and I just want to make sure that I have enough characters if it's a blog post or if it's an advertisement for Facebook. I just want to get a quick read on the characters. You can do that. Just highlight the text, go to Alfred, count characters, simple as that. No need to actually open the shortcuts up, which would be what you would do usually to toggle your shortcuts. So all of that is automated in Alfred workflows. Now you can do some fun stuff too, like just type emojis, like get an emoji really quickly wherever you are. If you're messaging someone or if you're writing something and you just want an emoji, you can type it here, pop, it's copied to my clipboard, I can paste it anywhere. Alfred is really great. It's the base of the pyramid. So let's go over the next one because this one will probably surprise you a little bit more. Next on the list, it's Hotkey, another super simple app that will change your super simple life forever. So you're seeing the preference panel for Hotkey, and it basically allows you to set any keyboard combination to open any type of file or app that you might need. Now, question, how many times do you open your downloads folder every day? If you're like me, you're probably going in there every time you download something and every time you forget what you have in there because you have some files, I don't know, all over the place. With Hotkey, you can just set a simple keyboard shortcut to open it up. Mine is Command-Shift-L. Or let's say you want to go all the way to your browser, Command-Shift-A. I'm going to Arc, my favorite browser, which you should definitely check out, by the way. Or another shortcut to open your password manager, Pop. Simple as that. Hotkey is easy, fast, and it just makes opening things way less tedious than before. But let's go over the next step because we're getting there. We're getting to the AI magic right here. I think you know how important ChatGPT is for your life. So my next step recommendation is how to have your ChatGPT interface anywhere in the macOS ecosystem. Now, there's a bunch of apps that will give you access to ChatGPT in your menu bar, and I've tried at least 4 of them. But I think MacGPT takes the cake. MacGPT is super simple to use. You just press the icon to open it up, which, I mean, it can get simpler than that. Oh, wait, it can. You can use the shortcut, Pop, it's open. And then you can toggle between the web version of OpenAI's ChatGPT, which is actually you signing in with your credentials and everything. If you have an ChatGPT Plus account, you can also use it here and it will save you some of the headache of going to the regular ChatGPT. Or you can toggle the native version, which uses OpenAI's API and it gets faster responses, but it also costs you money depending on whether you have the API or not. So you can use both of them interchangeably. I use mostly the web version because I have a GPT Plus account, so this doesn't cost me any more than my monthly subscription. But just having ChatGPT accessible is the main point in question here, because you can be doing anything you want across any apps and then just quickly open it. Let's go ahead and open Notion, for instance. And then let's say I want to correct some text I have here in Notion. I just click my shortcut. I'm in ChatGPT, easy as that. I can ask my questions, correct whatever I need to correct, or do anything really that you can do with ChatGPT. That is cool. Let's go over what it's even cooler, in my opinion, and that is Super Whisper. Okay, so let's go ahead and open Super Whisper here. Super Whisper is AI voice-to-text transcription taken to the extreme. Now, if you've ever played with Siri to dictate or kind of similar stuff, you know that voice-to-text is the future because it allows you to save a bunch of time. Next time you're writing an email, you can just use your voice to write the whole thing. You don't even have to type. It saves your fingers. It saves your headache. It saves you time. It's amazing. Super Whisper is incredibly accurate. It really takes everything that you said and makes it into text. Now, you can do a bunch of stuff kind of to tweak the accuracy of Super Whisper and the time that it will take to process your request. You can see quickly here that there's different models. Now, each model, going all the way from fast to ultra, is different because there are bigger models as we go down the list. So if you use a model like fast, it will be like super snappy and quickly. It will actually get what you say, but maybe it will make some mistakes down the way. Now, if you use something like ultra, it will make way less mistakes, but it will take longer to process. I use ultra because the time is not really that long. It's like, let's say 30 seconds max. And you have a really accurate text. Now you can also switch the language and there's a bunch of options in here. I'm always going with English, so yeah. And let's show you how it works. So I'm gonna just toggle my Super Whisper shortcut. Oh, not MacGPT, my bad. All right, so we just toggle our shortcut and now everything that we're saying will be copied to our clipboard using Super Whisper. Now I can describe anything and let's change topics like today's a really sunny day in Bali. Or it was, at least, because it's 3 a.m. right now. But I really enjoyed my day all the way until I had a small bike accident that has left my right leg suffering a little bit. So I'm still kind of struggling to keep that and heal that wound. But who knows? Maybe it'll take me 1 week. Maybe it'll take me 2. Okay, so we just finished. We're going to, again, press the shortcut. This is going to process whatever I was saying, and it will copy it to my clipboard. So it was just copied, and I'm going to paste it right there. So you see, all right, so we toggled our shortcut and now everything that we're saying will be copied to a clipboard, pop. Everything that I said is now in Notion and you can paste it anywhere, guys. It's just as MacGPT, accessible across your whole macOS ecosystem. So Super Whisper, I really can't promote it enough. It's just an amazing app. And I tell everyone who's a regular macOS user that this app will change your life because it's just making it so easy, so relaxed for you to talk. If you're into marketing and you know that write as you speak is one of the rules, then Super Whisper will make that even easier. Okay, since we're already in Notion, let's show you my final app, and that is a text replacement tool. Now, if you're not familiar, congratulations, because it's like you're graduating from junior high all the way to university. I don't know. Using a text replacement tool will just save you hours each day. And you can do stuff, really simple stuff, like typing your email with a text replacement tool. So let me show you how it works. You just type whatever shortcut you created the text snippet with, and then let's say EML, and this will replace it with my email. Super easy, right? And now you can do other stuff like, I don't know, is this okay, this is not it. This is not one. Let's do a prompt I have for ChatGPT. Correct. Pop. Huge prompt built. Not huge enough. Chill there, boy. I'm gonna write a huge prompt right now. Facebook, one Facebook ads. You see, huge prompt, just paste wherever I need it to be pasted. Of course, I would be pasting this in ChatGPT, but this is just an example for you guys to see. Using a text replacement tool is amazing. So I'm gonna show you my favorite, and that is Text Expander. Now you can see that some of the regular snippets that I use is stuff like correct grammar for business, input my email, or learning fast, which is basically summarize whatever text is above. So I use some of these, or most of these actually, for ChatGPT, and you can already see that. So you kind of get an idea of how all these tools can interface with each other and be useful as a group. So we just learned about Super Whisper, and we learned about text replacement, and we learned about MacGPT. Let's do a regular life example where I would go to my email and let's open up Compose right here. Let's send an email to myself. And I'll be like, hey, Fernando, don't forget that you had an appointment with the dentist scheduled for the 24th of December. Now, obviously, that's Christmas Day, so I just wanted to maybe remind you to change the date. Call up the dentist, tell him that you had an emergency and that you won't be able to make it on the 24th. So let's make it the 30th if possible. All the best, your friend, Fernando yourself. And pop. So this is using Super Whisper to write the whole thing. Now, it might not be as cool as you would love, so I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this. I'm gonna open MacGPT on my menu bar using my shortcut. And I'm going to type this correct, which is my prompt or my text replacement prompt to actually correct the text. Now I'm going to go ahead, paste the text, and send it over to ChatGPT to make it more business casual. And it will give me the result right here. Dear Fernando, a friendly reminder, your dental appointment is currently scheduled for December 24, which coincides with Christmas Day. To avoid any inconvenience, it will be prudent to reschedule. You can see how you can use all these tools together to really make your workflow shine and save hours in a day. So guys, it's important to remember where you're going for the most essential apps that you will need to make your workflow better. This kind of stuff is what takes the cake. Not the flashiest, the newest apps, the AI apps that will throw your world upside down. I mean, yeah, that's cool and you can go for that. But at first, you want to make sure you got the bases covered. What do you do every day? What actions do you do repeatedly and consistently that you could automate or make easier? All the apps that I show you in this video are really my favorite because they serve me a purpose daily. So whether that's Alfred enabling you to use custom workflows to toggle focus modes or open shortcuts, or whether that's Hotkey that enables you to open your downloads folder super fast, or any app that you want with a combination of keys, or MacGPT that would allow you to access ChatGPT anywhere in the macOS ecosystem, or Text Expander that will replace any characters that you want with a text snippet or prompt to use in ChatGPT or when writing emails, or finally Super Whisper that can just make your life entirely more comfortable by simply speaking what you want to write. These apps are the base and they really make a difference because you will feel that difference every single day. Okay, so I think you made it to the end of this video, and it's really funny, guys, but I'm trying to make some of my videos without scripts, so just with talking points, and I just struggle so much. So if you see a bunch of cuts, that's why. But I think it's a skill, and like any skill, you just have to keep practicing until maybe someday I'll be better just talking without a script. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, you got some value out of this video. If you did, I'm going to be leaving all of the apps that I mentioned down below in the description. You can go check them out. I think most of them have free trials or stuff like that. So I know Super Whisper for sure does, TextPander as well. MacGPT is free or you can donate. And Alfred, I'm not sure about Alfred, but go check Alfred out because it's a must need if you really have a Mac. Alfred will change your life. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. It will help me out a ton as I'm starting out in YouTube. I talk about mostly digital nomad, travel stuff, as well as just how to be more productive, what tools can help you be more productive, and especially now as AI is playing a huge part in our lives, I really want to dive deep into everything AI, into all the tools that we can see, and really evaluate which ones are useful and which ones are just wasting your time, wasting your money. But more of that coming soon. Thank you guys. I'm going to go out, enjoy Bali life for a while, and make a video about it eventually. See you later.